Moderation does not work if you're an all or nothing person, and I feel like I can say this because I have struggled being an all or nothing person in every aspect of my life. Whether it was spending money, whether it was eating, whether it was drinking, it was either I didn't spend money or I spent a lot of money. I either didn't drink or I got absolutely obliterated. I either didn't eat any sugar or I went off the rails and I ate sugar for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This has been something I've struggled with for a long time. And honestly, it was something I really thought I was going to continue struggling with, and I just wrote it off as like a character flaw. Oh, this is just who I am. I'm all or nothing and whatever. You know what changed that in my brain? I feel like I can do moderation now, and the one thing that changed, I started taking Vyvanse. Not telling any of you if you feel this way to hop on Vyvanse, but I never was told, like, I am not diagnosed with having ADHD, but when I posted that video and I talked about how moderation, like I cannot do moderation, a lot of people responded, this is a very ADHD thing, to see very black and white and to be all or nothing. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I've just never been diagnosed with ADHD. I wouldn't totally say like it's not a possibility because I take Vyvanse and it 100% helps my brain. But I didn't really put two and two together. I just really wrote it off as a character flaw. Oh, I'm just all or nothing. Like, this is genetic. Like, this is just how I am. And now that I take Vyvanse, I can definitely do moderation. Like, I used to never eat, I would try, I should say, to not eat any sugar, because the minute I had one cookie, one mint Oreo, would send me into a spiral and I just couldn't stop. So not turning on that switch was so much easier than trying to turn it off and then turn it back off. Same with drinking. If I didn't turn on the switch, I didn't have to turn it off. That's why I don't drink anymore, because I know if I drank, I would go off the rails. But it's just interesting. That was never my intention. I take Vyvanse for binge eating. It was never my intention to accidentally stumble upon being able to do moderation, just a weird observation.